just some small town dads living in the White Mountains. Welcome, everybody. If you're watching this, you are welcome to the Small Town Dads podcast.
Woo-wee!
Yes, we're making it happen.
Yeah.
And I'm your host, Jesse Regalado, and with me, my co-host,
Gabriel Lee Nelson.
Man.
Oh, so nice to be back again. These little week hiatuses. Sorry about that.
Hey, no worries.
Same.
No worries.
Life be life it.
One of these days, I'm gonna switch it, and I'm gonna have to take a day off.
Dude,
And
I'll
then
come
you
out.
come
I'll run
you
the fuck
do
out
it.
this
That's what I'm
pod.
saying,
Yeah.
man.
I'll do it by
Yeah,
myself and
yeah.
just fucking crash out for an hour and a half.
That's the time we get canceled. Is
Yeah.
on your fucking watch, Gabe.
An hour and a half of fucking rage and snot rockets. No,
but how things been? I mean,
things-
I know you
Yeah,
personally, but
but
just
things
to
have
fill in.
been better. I know the last time I was gone for a week, I came back, spilled some beans about what was going on.
Right.
Without rehashing a bunch of old shit, I recently am quitting drinking. So,
Boo.
cheers. Great. You sound like everybody at my bar time.
I know.
This is why people relapse, Jesse.
Mm-hmm. No, you are stronger than I, my friend.
Well, it got to a point where I've always liked to take pride in the fact that I'm rather self-aware.
Yes.
I try to be, at least.
Hang on to that.
It got to a point where it was definitely a problem.
Yeah.
It was making my problems that I was already having worse. I don't know if it's forever, but for the time being, your boy needs his head on.
Yes.
So now when I say something offensive, though, I can't blame it on anything. I've learned that.
Hey, no studies have been done on NA beer where it's like, who knows? What if there is some
Dude,
psychological
The
thing that has
placebo effect just brings it
yeah,
out.
there it
dude.
is. Yeah, exactly.
And I learned that a lot of it's muscle memory. Like the NA beer is
Mm.
just kind of nice, mostly for something to sip.
Sure.
That's not like a Sprite or
I mean,
water.
That's how vapes took off.
Yeah,
where it's
pretty
like
much.
it was like the act of doing
The
it,
motion.
the
of it.
motion of it. I mean, there's fume. There's different brands of these devices
Dude, those
that
fumes
just use
are
like
interesting.
flavored air, and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're really real. I mean, to any real smoker, that's gonna be tough, right? But the people that are like asphyxiated on that habit,
Yeah.
they really, I mean, like you when you're in that situation where you're like, I'm pretty self-aware, I just need to figure out how to disconnect that,
Yeah.
and you could do it. Of course, you just got to make it sense to you. So it's like, got it.
And much like with most addicts or alcoholics, it just takes you personally getting to that point where you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I got to that point, like, thankfully.
Yes. Well, Joe, in honor of, and I applaud you, really, because it's easy to go the other way,
Yeah.
and just being like, fuck the world, fuck this pod, fuck everything, and then just live in self-loathe, and
Yeah.
I'm with movement. Anyone that, I mean, it's like that version of you is like a rocking chair. Like it gives you something to do, but you're not going anywhere.
Just back and forth.
That's
back and forth.
it, and but I do want to start, and this might be a good or bad thing. I'll let you decide how long we keep this going. But I would love to do a sober counter, so I'm gonna add to the episode.
A sober counter.
Yeah.
How long Gabe is sober?
Yeah,
All right. All
yeah,
right.
and then we'll take bets.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Like a Deadpool.
Hit up FanDuel, baby. What's that spread like?
Yeah. All right. So where are we at? Where are we at right now?
I am 11 days sober.
11 days sober.
11 days, 0 alcohol.
Yes.
Lots of weed. The weed really, really helped.
Yeah. Well, what is that? Cali sober, or whatever they call it.
Someone else said that, and then I didn't feel proud of it anymore.
Yeah. Right.
No, but weed helped. Weed is
Sure.
everything I've ever done. Every time I've ever had to get sober from something, it's always reminded me that weed has never let me down.
Right.
Weed will always be there for me when I come back.
Very Jane.
And I got to quit turning my back on that bitch.
Yeah, you do. You get more faithful.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The only I had a whole love song to weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can
It's
see
like
you
she's
writing a
got
love
me
song.
under her hypnosis.
Yes. Awesome. Keep it going, my friend. Definitely I feel like they're gonna capitalize on this opportunity because I can't imagine what kind of comedy material you're gonna come out
Oh, it's
with being on the wagon.
and yeah, because it's a totally different outlook.
Yeah.
Like my fucking brain is clear. What I have learned, going back to saying
Gay.
offensive shit, is all that offensive shit is still there. So it was
Right.
not the alcohol. It was just heightened.
Damn it.
I
It's
know.
in me.
I was supposed to come out of this a better person.
Nope.
Now I'm not persecuted. I'm just an asshole.
Aw. Yeah, well, welcome to the club. We got hats and shirts. Um, don't worry, you're in good hands, my
Yeah.
friend. STDs will always be there for you.
And I want to know what y'all's bets are. I want to see how highly or lowly you think of me.
We should do a poll, an STD poll, where we'll have how long do you think? And it's funny because like you're gonna know, you'll pretty much know 99% of the people that are gonna be voting.
Yeah. And it's gonna hurt.
Yep. But that's cool. I mean, I again, I commend you for putting yourself out there and kind of explaining because you don't owe anybody an explanation.
Yeah, but
You know,
I don't know. I'm just transparent as it is. I don't like to hide shit, or act like it's cool or act like it's okay.
does it bug you that I drink? Like, are you
No,
there?
it does not. So
I mean, you work at a job,
yeah, so
or you just watch people drink.
there's certain times, especially my drink specifically, pouring Jack Fire is hard.
You can smell
I
it.
can fucking taste it still. Ugh. But
I can taste it. I mean, that's one thing I'm glad that we're not gonna be doing anymore.
you just,
They don't know.
I thought you
They don't
liked
know.
it.
That's
No,
how much I love you.
we always took an obligatory shot of Jack Fire before we'd start recording.
Yes.
And we've done it since the first episode.
Since the first episode.
Oh, I'm fucking up.
Oh, that broke. I
What'd
hope
I break?
not. No, your vape.
Oh.
But yeah, no, sorry, you're going.
But we always taken a shot, and
Oh, it's right underneath. Be
even when I
careful.
was
Yeah, so before every episode, he would come up, 2 shots, and for me, it's not that I don't like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I used to take shots like before the game, like football games, like I'd have a shot
Like before you'd play?
kickoff shots, yeah, like, it was just like the thing to get ready for, excitement or fun or whatever.
But
the
you
case
were
is.
second string though.
Yeah, yep. For this, that was just the fire part of it. Ooh.
I don't even.
Man.
Yeah,
I just can't
know
do it
how
anymore.
it became Jack Fire.
Yeah. Yeah, because like that one was a fireball, right?
Yeah,
and that one you can't
It's
do.
way better than Fireball.
See, and I'd look at both of those as they're bad.
Oh no, they're bad.
They're bad. Well, it's just I could do without. Like I try to do straight, and that's like when you're a real alcoholic, because I'm trying to make sense
Don't
of the way to do
downplay
it.
my alcoholism.
You're off that. Shut up. You're better than me already.
They're all you.
Let me talk.
Jesse's all you sugary whiskey drinking
Yeah,
bitch.
and I don't want to do that. I know, and it's so tough. That's why I did it. That's why I was like, I'm not going to turn down, a free drink.
Yeah.
But
Or a ritual.
or a ritual. And well, my one of my wives, she's all snobby and she won't admit it. But like, there's times where let's just say it's Cinco de Mayo, right? And I'm like, you know what? I think I'll have a Dos Equis or something. And she's like, ugh. And I'm like, bitch, I introduced your ass to IPAs. Like, get out of here. Like, you were drinking Land Sharks before, before you met me, and nothing wrong with that. Because it's like, it is what it is, right? It's all
But
poison.
That's like someone who takes a psychology class one time and is like, so you're manic depressive.
Yeah,
You're this.
right.
Like you
Yes.
drink one IPA and you're like, oh, you peasant.
Yeah, and you don't want to hear it because it's all new shit that they just read. I've been there. I did that with cannabis. I was sitting there and I would ruin every smoke sesh because I'm just, actually.
Oh God, you're an person.
Actually, yeah. Well, I didn't say it. I just found a way to do it in there,
Dude,
but
went
I would
to-
be like a fun fact guy.
Oh.
Like, hey, fun fact. Like, holding your smoke in doesn't get you higher the longer you hold it.
So you're
Things
stupid.
like that. Yeah, and then they're just. What?
I don't know how people do that. I've never been able to do that.
You don't look good doing it. You look stupid as fuck. So yeah, No, okay, and I'm not trying to go into it, but I would say something like that as far as like, hey, that's a myth or whatever,
Yeah.
and then someone would be like, oh, really? And I'm like, I have to give them some
Did people
context.
get sick of your shit?
Oh yeah, I got
Yeah.
to stop getting invited to a lot of those circles.
And that was your first lonely 420.
Oh man, but it's like, but I mean, I saved money on weed at that time because I mean, you're smoking all your homies out,
Yeah.
So
Dude, smoke sessions are expensive.
they do, yeah. So yeah, I I don't mind smoking alone. It's like we used to say in a previous episode. It's like you don't smoke the way you used to when you first got into it. It was like now you're pretty much smoking every day, but it's a part of your budget. It's like a part of your medicine cabinet where it's
Yeah.
just like, no, this is just something that helps me, you know, be the better version of the
It's
person I like to be.
it's in the
You know,
budget with like milk, vitamins, diapers, and
right?
toothpaste.
Yeah,
Like
it helps you get through, whatever you're getting through, and right now it's got that good badge because even some of the worst cases and the worst stories, it's like minimal, like almost non-existent numbers.
yeah.
Like I know they're there, but it's comparatively to some of the other things that we have around, you know. So I'm not gonna sit here and get. See, this is why I don't get invited to shit. I start going down all these fucking rabbit holes, and I'm just throwing off all this like, well, there's a better way,
Yeah.
And yeah, I did the same thing, the same logic with drinking, because I couldn't drink. Like I'm already a big guy. I can't be drinking pounding and 9%ers. It's like it's just bread.
That's some good
These.
self-awareness.
So it's like, all right. And then when I looked up, like I felt like an idiot because like I actually asked my doctor because like I'm pretty open and transparent. And while I was there, I was one of those like, hey, while I'm here, this is something that I've been thinking about doing. You know, and I was like, what's the healthiest option
To quit drinking or to like cut
to to,
back
to
or
drink?
yeah. Oh, okay. The
What's the
the healthiest
healthiest
way
way
to
to drink?
continue to drink.
Yes.
Okay.
And he said, don't.
You should have seen that
I
one
know, and I was
coming,
like,
dude.
damn it!
Like, doctor, what's the safest way
God,
to abuse my
yeah,
Percocet?
yeah, and it was just, damn it, I went back to the internet, and then and then I found out that tequila is actually
The
the
healthiest.
healthiest, and I mean it helps with like blood
I mean,
circulation.
not by a bottle at a time,
No,
but
yeah, there's a dose to these things, and maybe people need a microdose more, this
oh,
shit,
I could
but.
fuck with microdose tequila.
See, well, and then that's basically, it's like, but it gets to that point, and in your mind, there's a description of what being addicted to something is. So for me, it's like because I have these thoughts like that, where it's like, what's the healthiest option I can have to do it? I feel like I'm already there.
Yeah.
Like I'm already at that
But
point
one would
where
argue that's some addict justification.
no, that's what I mean
Okay,
though.
okay.
That is exactly what I'm saying. It's like I feel like who am I kidding? Like
Yeah.
it's gotten that bad to where, and I know it's not as bad in comparison, but I'm not trying to compare. I'm trying to compare with what if outside looking in,
Yeah.
how would I feel about me doing this or thinking this way? And the same thing happened with cannabis. Like I mean, yes, I lived a healthy life without these things. I've done it before. It's not like something I've needed my whole life.
Yeah.
But I will always find ways to justify why I'm doing it. And right now, they're not that bad, you know. But
I can still stop when I want. No,
that's,
I'm just
I
kidding.
mean, I got that tatted on my lower back, baby. But no, like with this stuff, it was more of like, okay, well, if I'm not being pound, I don't want to pound beers. Like I do kind of want to. I kind of use this exactly like I use concentrates. Like I want the higher concentration of this, so where I can take less.
Yeah.
Is kind of where I'm at. Like it takes less
And I don't have that stopping point.
right.
Where I'm like, I'm going to do this so I can get more out
Yes.
of it, need less, and then
Yeah.
end up not even actually using less, but more than I even was before.
I push my stopping point further and further.
Yeah.
So I know that it's there, and if I need to hit that button, I can. And I like to believe that, and I
Yeah.
trust myself that when I say that, I mean that.
Well, it sounds like you've hit the button before.
Well, yeah. I mean, you'd only get that when you've seen when I've known it. So it's like I've been there, and I know that like okay, well, I surround myself with people that I can trust. That'll like I hope they check me, But the I won't because of these people that I love. I don't want you to put yourself into that position in our friendship.
Yeah.
So internally, I'll make sure that I don't put you in that position. So I'm gonna check myself.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just that kind of. But then again I dig deep and I'm like, but is that all just an excuse? Is that all just so I can keep doing it? Because I do feel like at some point it's the habit that's speaking for me. You know, it, there was I mean the same reason why I wouldn't like plan out coffee throughout my day
Yeah.
or like or a certain like anything.
Well, I think a lot of it too is depending what kind of state of mind you're in when you feel those things,
Mm,
because it's so easy to think you need to stop or have a problem when you're already faded.
yes.
It's that next time when you're sober, needing that fade,
Yes.
that it's hard to think subjectively, like, oh man, like I really do need the help because you just need your fix. Not saying that you're a fucking junkie or
Right.
anyone is a fucking junkie.
I
But
will eventually get tired of things.
yeah.
I think that's where what helps me push that button is like I just I get bored. like it's where it won't be fun
Oh, dude,
anymore.
the
You know?
boredom from not doing anything is real.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with my hands, dude. I'm doing.
Ricky Bobby.
I'm over. I'm at home doing my impression of Jesse. Like I'm doing laundry and the dishes.
Oh, that's great. Well, I mean, substances make those chores fun too. So I don't know. I'm a bad example. Um.
So I just had a thought back to people betting on me.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be all fun and games, and they're gonna win some money
Mm-hmm.
until they see the episode where I'm just distraught and a complete mess. Like I fucked up. I ruined it all again.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Here's your $250.
Yeah. Here's your case. Here's your case of whatever fat tire or something. I don't know. Oh man, that would be a fun prize to give out. Alcohol. uh, yeah. Well,
Nothing like a good relapse.
we should plug some. No, just kidding. Seems like a good time to plug something.
So anyone relapsed lately?
Share your story. Come on the pod.
Yeah.
Support the pod. We'll support you. But yeah, I keep it up, man. Like however I could help with, because like again, I know some people that are like, I mean, it's mainly heavier substances, not like alcohol. But I know being around places where it's alcohol, it's hard because it's like that's just what you do there.
Yeah,
You
it comes
grab a
with the
drink. Yeah,
territory.
it comes with it. But I do know like you already have a personality of someone that's always just down for a good time, or you're such a high spirits normally, or you don't really need alcohol to still enjoy,
Yeah.
doing the things that you love to do. When a lot of those things, again, come with the territory of alcohol.
It got
So,
to the point where the alcohol was killing that part of me, where it used to heighten that
mhm,
part of me,
mhm,
Like, had I not, I wouldn't have been able to come here continuously the way that I was drinking
right,
and doing what we do.
no,
Did not feel funny
right,
in the slightest. It was just dark. It was ugly.
right.
And I don't know. I'm happier to be here this way.
Hell yeah. Let's.
And it's
I got a few. White
woo
Mountain
wee.
Watch.
It didn't scare me that time. Maybe it's because I'm not drunk.
Because you're not drunk.
I
See? Damn.
still fuck the police though.
Yeah. Yeah. They can be dicks sometimes. So I had some bad run-ins with some cops, and again, I mentioned a few examples, but the majority of the time, straight up, like 9 times out of 10, it was just because I fit some fucking profile, And yeah, I was running around doing some dumb shit, No, no, but I didn't get caught half the time for those.
Yeah, so they didn't even know about that.
Yeah,
dumb
they didn't even
shit.
know about that shit. So,
You're
but
just,
come on,
you're guilty of just being brown.
I'm just being brown, in Glendale, or
Yep.
yep. And anyway, but there's just I still have had enough good interactions, to where I could see both situations.
Yeah.
Every time I read one of these things, like it's easy to play devil's advocate because it's like you don't know what people are going through, and sometimes we act out. But I do feel like some of the consequences are pretty fucking harsh. I will say, because I was broke as fuck, couch surfing and trying to figure life out, and I can't keep a job because of the bullshit I was doing.
Yeah.
And man, I sometimes just get pissed off, do something stupid. But the price was more than I can afford. So it kind of just
That's
stacks.
how you get caught in that freaking loop, though, in the system.
Oh man, it took forever for me to get out, and it cost me a lot of fucking money. But
Dude,
that meant
I've legit asked them, I'm like, can I just like go to jail for a month?
right.
Like, can pay it off better that way
Yeah,
than the chance you guys have of getting my money from
yeah.
me.
No, you're right. And I'm not 100% sure because it's been a while since I've been in the
Yeah.
system, but I'm pretty sure there is something like
'Cause
that.
they told me no
Well,
at the time.
you got a very
It was a
noble
while
face.
ago.
No.
Well, I mean, I didn't have a face tattoo back then. Maybe
Oh,
they
okay.
just thought I couldn't hack it.
No, but I mean, if there was the option, I think most people would take that. But some would argue that's what jail and prison is.
Yeah.
You're paying your time that way. You're paying with time, and yeah,
Yeah, but in a world where none of us have fucking expendable money to do that,
yeah.
now they go, oh, $20 a week, $20 a week. Yeah, fuck you.
I do
Like,
like the lower number though. So if you like you said, if the crime was either you pay this or that would equate to 1 month in jail,
Yeah.
you can give your business like your employer a notice to see if they'll agree
Yeah.
with giving you that leave and then coming back. So I do feel like they can work more with us. Where the
Yeah.
slap on the hand
Or even
could be
community service. I would take that.
right. Well, I mean, yeah, and we need shit cleaned up. I mean, yeah, we could use volunteers for a lot of shit. Speaking of which, there's a wildfire going on up here.
The people are really banding together, though. There's a
I love
lot of helping hands out there, man, for the animals, for the people.
that's the White Mountains. Yes, that's the White Mountains. It's they're no strangers to fire season. Again, yeah, 'tis the season, and I pray for rain. I don't pray for mud. I will pray for rain. It's one of those like I I want monsoon season to roll in because it's like after we get gorgeous weather in spring and then it's just fucking hot.
Yeah.
Everything's dry and
And it's extra fucking dry.
yeah.
Like I was rapping outside, sparked up a tree. I didn't mean to, but I was just spitting.
Yeah, you fucking gentleman dragon, you.
Yeah. But
So yeah,
I wasn't rapping in Greer this time.
so it's okay, good to know. But yeah, man, I hope they. I mean, these winds have been fucking.
That's the scariest part about
Oh,
it.
yeah, we're doing 50-mile-per-hour winds out of here. I mean, it knocked off my Starlink.
Did
So
it? Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
so yeah, my daughter didn't
Dude,
understand the concept of no internet.
Oh no. That is not something that she's used to.
No.
It blew our screen directly off our window. I don't know where my living room screen is.
Damn,
Because it wasn't all the way on, because I've had to break into my own house before.
we've all been there.
Yeah, because my dumbass locked the top, so I couldn't use a credit card.
Oh.
Dude, I can credit card a door with the best of them.
Oh yeah, police. Shout out the police. Shout out first responders. Shout out all the people that do jobs that I can't do.
Shout out to the patience of police for dealing with some of these calls.
Right. So we got 3:12 p.m. A resident called to report that 2 tires on their vehicle had been slashed, and there was a cleaning fluid on the window.
Ex-girlfriend.
She felt bad and tried to clean the windows after slashing his tires. The vehicle had been parked at a church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Catholic ex-girlfriend.
Oh, man. Oh, nice. Yeah. She's mad about the Pope. The caller had the vehicle towed to the dealership, but had photos of the damage. That was it. Just, hey, my tires got slashed. Took some pictures of it. There's some cleaning fluid on my window.
That's the weird part. Like, yeah, she
The cleaning
slashed
fluid.
the tires, and like, man, this motherfucker's got a lot of bird shit on his window.
Babe, get the Windex. Yeah, the fluid throws me off. I feel like that's a good way to kind of
Like,
throw the scent
does it
off.
say cleaning fluid, or does
Yeah.
it just say fluid?
Nope, it says cleaning fluid.
Okay, because I thought maybe gasoline.
On the
Maybe she
window.
started to try to burn it down
It
and then
just
stopped.
smells. Yeah, right. Yeah, the slashing the tires. It's not easy to slash a tire. I don't know if you've
No,
ever
you
tried.
got. I never have, but I can imagine you gotta like hit it with some oomph.
Yep, and it's not like
I feel
well,
like I would hit it
I
with.
couldn't do it this way, and I couldn't do it this way. You have to like press it and then push, like
Yeah.
really like get in
Yeah,
there.
because you would go like this, and then either your hand would
Bing.
stay, yeah, it would just bounce back. Like hitting a basketball with a
Yeah.
baseball bat.
Yeah. I mean, and again, I'm sure there's probably women that have better techniques at this, because they practice more, maybe.
I mean, Carrie Underwood had it down,
Yeah, she did. Oh. Anyway,
and she did all 4.
God, that's
Dude,
expensive.
so
That's so expensive.
my dad told me a story when I was like brand new, and him and my mom, were like splitting up. They were young. You know how it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, apparently my dad had gotten 4 brand new tires. But in that same night, my mom came and slashed all 4 of those fucking tires.
Oh no. That night.
That night.
That's love.
No.
That's
That's what I've been doing wrong.
what you've been doing wrong. All right. We got a resident on South Love Lake Road called at 6:07 p.m. to report a man was driving up and down the road while doing wheelies on his black motorcycle.
All right.
The
Let the man,
rider
let the
was
man
given
live
a
his
warning.
life. Let him do his wheelies.
That's fuck. They're just jealous.
It's gonna hurt him more if he falls than it's
That's
gonna hurt them.
we gotta stop with this. I don't think they should be doing that.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
It's wild because it's like, come on. I mean, I get it. They could be annoying. Maybe you have a baby. They're trying to sleep, and this guy's like, wah, 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 wah,
But what time did it say?
At 6:52, so it's right on the cusp.
So if it was an old person, it might be about their bedtime.
But you have like, I think noise is until 10 p.m.
Yeah. So even then,
So fuck you.
even
Like,
if you
he's in the
don't like it,
right.
you got to suck it up.
You kind of have to suck it up. I mean, don't call the cops about it. Go out there. Kind of if he's going up and down the road, your road, and oh, white smoke, new pope. Oh,
New STD, new STD.
oh, no, like if they're going up and down and stuff, flag him down. Maybe if he fucking flips you off, like
Yeah.
fuck you while he's doing a wheelie.
And yeah, get some retribution.
Then, all right.
Because it could just be, hey, could you not do that, please, or could you do it somewhere else?
And if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to go out there and do that, it's because you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah,
you shouldn't. Don't bug them. But you want to do it anonymously. So I'm gonna fucking waste the cops' time, make him come out, talk to this guy who's just enjoying his motorcycle. It's like he's doing some wheelies. Maybe he's practicing. It's easier to practice in a residential area than it is in the fucking
on the main road.
On the main road, and
just going through the little Walmart strip of road, practicing your wheelies.
Man, so yeah,
yeah, but someone could have gotten murdered, or some dude could have beat up his girlfriend in the time while the cops were fucking telling that dude not to do wheelies.
That's always where I'm at. Is where I'm like, man, could have. Anytime there's like, mainly when I'm doing it.
Dude, I was selling drugs to kids when that happened. They could have busted me.
See, they could have got you, but luckily you're a nice one.
Yeah.
You're a nice drug dealer. Or what was that one? It was like, oh, nice cop. Your bit with the don't.
You can't be too trusting of a cop. Like, you're not going to sell drugs to kids anymore, are you? Are you? All right, get out of here.
At 6:52 p.m., police responded to a report of another reckless driver. The caller reported that the driver of a blue Ford, possibly a hatchback, was cutting other drivers. I love the text.
Possibly a hatchback.
This is not mine. Like this is the reports.
I know. It'd almost be funnier if that was like a speculation you added.
Right? Possibly probably a hatchback.
Sounds like a hatchback.
That sounds like a cuck truck to me. We've already gone over that. It's a Tesla Cybertruck. And I'd have nothing against it. I don't want anyone to think
I would drive.
I would drive a fucking truck, and it's American, and it's one of those like I don't give a shit. Like I wore shoes that look like that. The first Kobe's, from Adidas, they looked like that. I would wear those shoes in that truck.
I remember those Kobe's.
So good. So this basically driver of a blue Ford, again, probably a hatchback, was cutting other drivers off and making rude hand gestures.
Like, I'm guessing the middle finger. Was he like throwing up gang signs or like doing this?
The officer couldn't find the vehicles.
I want to know what signs he was throwing. Hey!
Oh man.
And Grandma's like, I don't think he should do that.
No, I'm calling him right now. Circle K on South Main Street. Oh, this is Snowflake. 7:49 p.m. to report that a man had stolen a bag of candy from the store and was walking.
Candy.
What candy? Candy would you steal? Like again, well, it's interesting because this guy. So it basically says he was walking towards the park near the Honda dealership with a group of at least 3 other people. Now, this is a grown ass man at 8 p.m. stealing a bag of candy and walking out of the Circle K.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't steal candy because I'm not 12
That's what I
anymore.
mean, though. It's like if you're gonna steal anything,
I'm stealing booze.
I wouldn't steal candy.
I'm stealing booze, or I'm fucking robbing the place like a grown man.
That sounds like a dare or something because there was like 3 other people and they're like, "Hey,
Dude, you go
go
steal some
fucking
sweet
steal-"
tarts. What, should I? You think I should?
Oh my god!
You think I should do it?
Dude, it's just, and it's so wild because it's like a bag of candy. You're gonna call the cops because some guy. If someone steals a bag of candy, I'm just gonna go in the back and grab another bag
Yeah.
of candy, and then I'm gonna put it in the report a
Dude,
stolen bag of candy for the lost preventing or
I
whatever.
worked at a gas station, and they said, like, things like that, just write in the book. You know,
Yeah,
call the cops
exactly.
if someone steals a 30-pack
Yes.
type shit.
Yes.
But, like,
Sure.
yeah, a little roll of sweet tarts, and they're like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah. A
Who
bag
does
of
that?
candy. Yeah. Well, officers were also called to a disturbance at 3:44 p.m. at Summit Healthcare. Employees at the hospital told officers that the 47-year-old unhoused had allegedly walked into the emergency room and started yelling at all the others waiting for treatment and employees and whistled at a girl.
Ooh.
Both the employees in the emergency room and several patients wanted to press charges against him. Officers contacted him in the parking lot of Wendy's. He allegedly refused to comply with officers after being arrested. He refused to get out of the patrol vehicle after arriving at the jail and had been removed from the vehicle.
Goodness gracious.
Oh,
He's like, I'm just going to make this as hard on everyone as possible. So, like, he walks into the ER, and he's like, you're not as sick as me. I'm sicker than you. What up, girl?
He whistled.
I
Oh
would try to
man.
whistle, but
And then he gets out, right? And they all complain. They want to press charges, and then they have to go find him. He didn't go far. Goes over to the Wendy's, and then it's like, "No, fuck you. You're not gonna arrest me." They have to arrest him, put him in the car. And, fuck you. I'm not getting out of the car.
Dude, that's the golden radius
I
for
love
people
it.
acting a fool. Walmart and the hospital.
It really is, man. I love it. That Circle K, Summit, Walmart,
Yeah,
like
the
that.
trifecta,
That
the Bermuda
trifecta.
Triangle right
Oh
there.
yeah, we gotta
Thanks-
do it live. We
In
gotta
the
do it
Bermuda
live.
Triangle.
Yep.
Like, sir, why are you screaming at these folks?
Man, this guy, he kicked an officer in the leg, allegedly threatened to come after officers when he was released from jail.
You said threaten to come.
But yeah, like, just wait till I get out, motherfucker. Just wait. I'm going to get your other leg. He was arrested on suspicion of disorderly conduct and aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer.
Kick that other shit.
Yeah.
But now they got a rip off on A&E, Live PD.
Oh,
and they got
that's
a
right.
whack ass opening song. It's just such a bad rip off of Cops.
No one can do it better. Like, I mean, I will give him that. That's timeless.
Okay, hear that? Bad boys, what you want?
What you want? What you gonna do?
I would hate to be arrested with a whole fucking camera crew, and then everyone's just acting like there's not a camera crew there. And that cameraman is fucking running with the cops and scaling fences. And
Oh man,
dude, they're the real heroes.
I would love to watch that live. Like just seeing just seeing that whole go out. Because it's like we have things set up.
Yeah.
and we're in one spot. Imagine trying to get good footage and audio.
Like we're walking
before
down the street,
GoPros,
and we just got people carrying the
Yeah,
lights
just
behind us and running and mic cords.
Man, get off me, man!
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
I can sleep in a tree if I want. That's fun stuff.
Kick your motherfucking shin right after I get out with that hot girl from the ER.
You know what? I'm gonna call a complaint.
That officer handed down justice in a very respectful manner, but fuck that guy.
And then to offer that person, all right, I need you to send this video for me. Need you to sign something. We got to put this on our show, bro.
Officers, before you take him in, can you sign this NDA real quick?
Yeah, exactly. Just what a fun time.
Oh,
They don't.
would you mind beer?
It's been out, right? Like it's been like they don't have it anymore, right?
What,
The
cops?
cops. Because I know
I
I've
don't think
seen the live
so.
one that you were talking
Yeah.
about.
No, I think cops is done finally.
Mm,
Do you hear the story about how cops even started?
just a heads up. I feel like what one way that I would win the prize pool for your thing is like I would switch out with a regular Heineken in here,
Ooh,
and then when
that's
you ask me for one,
dirty.
I'll like make you do.
I'm gonna always look.
I'm gonna keep your ass on your just so I can win
Dude,
the
I
prize
know.
pool.
I'm gonna be all-
And be like, yeah, yeah, I win. Um,
I'm gonna be like 3.5 years down the drain, man.
oh, that's great. I am a bad influence.
Yo, I have accidentally handed someone a regular beer
Yeah,
when they
like that.
ordered an NA. Because you never know when someone
That's
when
great.
someone orders an NA, you don't know just how serious it is for the reason that they're drinking that NA. And like I said, if I hand somebody with 10 years of sobriety a real beer on accident, and they're also not paying attention, especially if it's in a green similar bottle, you know, and they take that sip, like I could have just ruined that person's fucking life unknowingly. Because luckily, the time I did it, the person caught it. And they're like, "Oh, this isn't what I ordered," and I'm like, "Oh." And at
They
that
can
point,
smell it.
I just get real apologetic, like, "The fuck, man! Like,
And
I
then you
didn't
just chug it
know."
right in their
Yeah.
fucking face. Grab their shirt.
And then Stone Cold Steve Austin spit it
yeah,
at him.
yeah. The fuck out of my face. Come see him behind the bar. It's a good time. That's all I got.
I got one thing,
Yeah, let's
not
hear it.
as minuscule, I guess, as some of these, but we got Sholo woman indicted for fraud in case of missing teen. That's the case of Jarrett Brooks. Has
He
been
hasn't been
missing
found.
since 2023.
Yeah.
And it says he went missing after an argument with his parents.
Okay.
But
And this was
2023, July
2023.
2023, he went
Okay.
missing. So they are still searching for him. But this lady from Sholo was indicted by a Navajo County grand jury for obstruction of a criminal investigation and fraudulent schemes and artifices in connection with a series of Reddit posts that were allegedly linked to the disappearance of Jarrett Brooks. So apparently, she alerted investigators with Navajo County that a series of posts on Reddit belonged to one of Brooks' family members, and it claimed that that family member had sexual contact with a minor.
Mm.
So they got warrants for those people's houses, computers, and all of that jazz. Found nothing.
God.
So
Who do you think you are, Kendrick Lamar? You can't be putting can't be putting that on people.
Not without receipts.
No, without something. Come on now.
But it says here, after further investigation, Navajo County eventually led investigators to conclude that the lady herself had created the Reddit account and fraudulent posts.
Oh,
Dude.
there it is.
So she made this fake ass account to say that this kid's family or parents
Right.
were creepers.
Yeah.
But this lady is an executive editor and journalist with an online publication called the Mountain Daily Star.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is spicy.
So she didn't get arrested. She just got, what is it called, indicted.
Okay.
To go to court.
Okay.
But this bitch has to know something. To
She
do
knows.
something like that, like either that or she just hates this family.
I mean, it's a lot of work either way you like.
I think there's a
it's
lot
sus for sure,
Big
to say
time.
the least.
There's so many questions like this court case has to ask.
You know, that's wild because it's like if it's you, because like I mean, we've been how old is Jerry? He wasn't old, right?
He was
like
16 when he went missing.
come on, yeah, like there's something up with this because it's not like I mean, I remember seeing trucks up here, you know,
With
on the
him on the
back
side,
with him
dude.
on the side.
Billboards down by Joe City.
I heard him on multiple radio stations and multiple publications, like different. The white the Independent, I think,
Yeah.
has done a story. And so
Countless businesses up here.
the
people
feelers are out.
Yeah.
And I do think there's something like, okay, now what if it is like kidnapping? You know, families feel like they need it. I don't know. I mean, there's situations like that where it's like you have a family feud.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm out of here. Fuck this.
Yeah,
I've done it.
or they're trying to like get something out of the other. Like, either way, you're using your own family as ammo.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like, and I'm hoping that that's kind of what the situation is, where he's safe. We'd like to think that.
Yeah. Because I had a friend run away in high school like
Yeah.
that. And his parents didn't know where he went. And in reality, he was somewhere safe, like pretty much rebuilding his life away from whatever he was subjected to.
But he needed to get
So
out.
ideally, that would be the hope if they're not going to find him. Of
If
course.
any of that shit was true, even if it was even if it wasn't from the person that's involved, it just seems kind of like I'm outside looking in on this.
Yeah.
But it seems like the family, maybe he is in that situation where he's like, I'm fucking out.
And like I said, we don't know. That's just
we don't know.
A question or an outcome that has to be considered.
Yes.
But for this lady to do this, it's one thing to go
that's
on.
sabotage.
And like, I guess for lack of a better term, start the rumor.
Yeah.
But to.
And she knows what she's doing. She's a journalist.
Yeah, 100%.
That's so crazy.
Well, she was a journalist. I hope. I figured.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so we'll have to keep updated on that one as that one keeps unfolding. Because my first question was for her to stir the pot like that.
Yeah.
Has to, like I said, has to know something. Or maybe it's a bigger plot than we could imagine. I don't fucking know.
I don't know what the malicious intent is, but I will say she's putting a lot of work in, to mislead this years ongoing already investigation.
Like your ex making Facebook accounts to talk to your new girl. On a much grander scale.
I like to do that with guys.
Fake profiles and
you think you're
girls?
Texting my girl.
Yeah.
You texting me, baby. It's not that big.
You are toxic. You are toxic.
Hey, well,
but fuck that lady.
In town stuff. Yeah, fuck that lady. That's crazy. Like,
speaking of revelations,
yeah,
we got a pope.
New pope
from Chicago, the city of Kanye.
Pope, new pope. So we got Pope Leo, huh? He's from Chicago, right?
Deep dish pope.
Hell yeah, yeah. I man, new pope, and he's how old?
26.
You're right. I'm just gonna say you're right.
He's all the Lord be risen.
Yeah, I don't have his age, but he did say, "Peace be with you all." That was his opening words as the Pope. Peace be with you all.
Solid. Little cliche, but solid.
Yeah, that's cliche as fuck. Peace be with you all. That's what every bitch says in a pageant. Like, I feel like you gotta give me something a little more than that. I want something. I feel like he's from Chicago. I would want him to go like hard.
Full Chicago on us.
Just straight embrace it. And I know people have been like, "Duh, Pope." Like, there was a lot of that going on online, and it's fun.
Moondogs could have a Pope dog.
Ooh,
since he's Chicago style food.
Pope dog.
The Pope dog.
What would you add on the Pope dog? Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it, but it rhymes with the altar boy singing. So, with that being said, devil's advocate topic here.
No, but if you're gonna be doing like a real Pope dog,
I really don't know. I don't know what would classify as like holy food.
Okay. Like a dash of holy water. Yeah. Yeah. I would know what would.
What do popes eat?
And I'm trying to. What do they have at the Vatican? What's like a big food there? Like, it's got to be like, all right, so let's throw
some pepperoncinis.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
I think they have banana peppers on there.
It should have really,
I think,
had a better plan going into the Pope dog.
I wasn't ready for the Pope dog, but I do have a lot of bad things I could say about making it a Pope dog, like adding chili to it.
Or like the fact that it's probably going to taste like shit.
Exactly. See, there you go.
Well, because everyone was like, "Yeah, we got an American Pope. We got an American Pope."
Ooh, I got one.
Wasn't the American Catholics like the ones that were doing the worst shit?
Well, now he's the Pope, so you can't
Alright.
talk about him like this. No, but I would put like crunch up those wafers. The communion wafer. Just crush up those and add it to the top.
Drizzle a little bit of wine over
There you
it.
go. Yeah. See? Now I got it.
All
That's
right.
the Pope dog.
Deep fried wafers.
Deep fried.
The blood of Christ wine reduction.
Yeah.
Over the
Ooh,
top.
right on
Drizzled.
top.
Served at the side of 5 Hail Marys.
Or maybe you can dip it in wine like the
Like the hot dog
beef.
eaters.
Yeah, just kind of like just dip it in a little cup of wine.
Oh, like yeah. Like the blood of Christ on you.
Yes. That sounds disgusting. Shout out all the people that are doing comedy. Keep the shows coming. Keep the workshops coming. And speaking of comedy, I do want to plug One Eye Jacks.
One-Eyed Jacks.
We have the first STD live recording show booked.
Oh shit.
Father's Day. Father's Day.
That's the perfect day.
Come on. Yeah, so Father's Day, 8 to late, all right, 8 p.m., One Eye Jack Sports Lounge. We're going to have the first, it might be the first for the mountain, live recording. If you want to be a part of the show, come on.
Hit us up.
Hit us up. I'll have sign-ups, pre-sign-ups. You can sign up at the bar. We'll have flyers. We're going to do the whole thing, right? Come on the show. We'll do some segments. We'll talk some jokes because we know a lot of comedians. Why don't you come on? We'll run jokes, do comedy check. That'd be fun.
All for an audience to sit there and laugh at us.
And there'll be in front of a live audience. It's gonna be so much fun. And
we're about to be Sholo Dix Van Dykes.
And big shout out to Ashley. She's again, she's. I love how open she is about these things, and she can just. She has that ear.
And this is new and fresh.
It is, yeah. And she's willing to take chances. It might be a bad thing.
We're gonna fuck around and start a bar fight.
Yeah, exactly. We're just sitting there talking about it. Oh, I got money on this guy. No, but this is gonna be fun.
Come on the pod, see if you can talk me into drinking.
Oh, it'd be fun. Oh, right. They do like a test. No, it'd just be
sitting here like this at the end.
crying. It's gonna be a good time. I know a lot of the people that are gonna be coming on, but it'll just be fun to have this opportunity for, that one-on-one.
Yeah, let the people who've been watching us come out and either be a part of it or at least like watch us cook.
Yes. Yes. And again, you're all part of it. Either way, whether you're in the audience, whether you're up on stage with us, it might. And this isn't the first time. Who knows what bar near you we're gonna have the podcast in the White Mountains.
That'd be super dope for each bar to be like, all right, when are you gonna hit an episode at our bar?
Oh man, that'd be awesome because every town, even though we're pretty close, like as far as distance wise, there's still very different people.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it would be amazing to be able to stop and make a tour, like a small town dad's podcast tour.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're just making this a thing.
Shit.
It's gonna happen. We're gonna fuck around.
Dude, we're gonna fuck around and only be able to do live shows.
Oh man, that'd be tough. That'd be to pop this up and to try to keep this. Oh yeah, it'd be. Anyway, I'm down for the challenge. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Please sign up if you want to be a part. If not, you'll just watch us do this.
Now, are you doing pre-sign-ups? Like, if people message you and get a spot, or is it first come, first served sign-ups at the bar?
Now there will be sign-ups at the bar, of course. But if you again the majority of the comedians I know, obviously, because it is a small town. Yeah. You can sign up. Just message me directly. If you just so happen to be at One Eye Jack's, you can talk to Gabe. Yeah. Let them know. But yes, we will be accepting signups if you want to be on it. That'll actually help us better because it's like
we can kind of map it out.
Yeah. Because I don't want this to go on until close. But who knows? It's just the first of its type.
Yeah, we don't even know what the fuck's gonna happen.
I have no idea. But it'll be fun. That's probably partly why I'm not live streaming it.
Yeah.
it's like I'm not trying to, you know, yeah. Anyway, I'm not trying to have anyone bury their own grave, ruin shit for themselves.
Or maybe we are.
You have to watch and see. Tune in, subscribe, and like. But no, they'll have a good time. I think they also have what's the theme night?
Oh, we got a theme night coming up.
Yeah, what's the theme night coming up this time?
On the 31st. So our monthly themed party this month is the Playboy Mansion Party.
Ooh, ooh,
That's what I'm saying.
playmates.
And
Hell yeah.
your boy needs the money.
Oh
Just saying.
shit, hoppity hop, bitch, get over here.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty sexy night, if I have to be honest.
Yeah, I do like the comparison of like the theme before that was prom night, and now we just got straight up porn night,
Playboy Mansion.
Playboy Mansion night.
Yeah, it's because we graduated, baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mix it up and like mistake it for Hustler Night and just show up in some real raunchy porn style.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Oh, I thought you were gonna go the route that you went with the Renaissance night and just go as a bunny.
So Ashley brought that up. She's like, "So are you gonna be a Hugh or are you gonna be a bunny?" I'm like, "Ooh,
Yep.
no, I'm gonna be a Hugh."
Yeah. Come on, no. You'll have people questioning.
My bunny tail butt plug hasn't come in,
Right.
so I don't have a full costume.
Well, that one's just for personal. You don't need a.
Yeah, but I wanted to wear it to work.
I mean, you could wear it to work, but then
Just on non-Playboy day.
That's what I meant. It'd be better if it was just
midday with all my like old retired men drunks.
I go in on league night and you're like, "Here's your cup, Jay," and you turn around and you get
It's just a little
like,
bunny.
whoa. That'd be great.
Just like nothing, too. Don't even bring it up. Just go about my business.
I can see you cut the hole in your pants, dude, so to fit the tail out. I'm expecting to see that soon.
Don't judge what feels good to me.
Man, Playboy Night
Yeah,
at One Eye Jack Sports Lounge. What was it again? The 31st?
May 31st.
May
and we got
31st.
Prizes for Best Hugh Hefner and Bunny.
Nice.
So I got some like silky Snoop Dogg pajamas.
Ooh.
I'm gonna porn stash it. Put on some gold chains.
Yes.
I want to find a little captain's hat if I can.
Yeah. Last plug.
Ooh.
The Desert Alchemist, baby.
Ooh, who's that guy?
Woo! My buddy Hernan and Kasi. They're my mushroom buddies.
Okay.
And yeah, everything. The Desert Alchemist is a company that sells like mushroom powders, coffees, tinctures. They're all locally foraged.
Yeah.
And you'll see him at the markets. And he'll have a tent and all this cool mushroom stuff. And it's not just like these are mycology heads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These people just love foraging. So it's more like because we've gone on plant walks. It's not just mushrooms, but I'm telling you right now, mushroom hunting with them is a blast.
This is not all just psilocybin mushroom. Mushrooms
No.
have many, many benefits.
No, and this one right here is a specific what's wild. This is a psychedelic mushroom that's grown naturally up here where we live.
Yeah.
But we couldn't find the amount that we would need.
Yeah.
And so it's not for recreational use. The majority of it's gourmet mushrooms, at least what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And medicinal mushrooms. So yeah, you could do. Being in the White Mountains, there's a large, just a variety of different types of mushrooms.
I want to try that mushroom coffee.
Oh yeah, and again, they're just they're all locally foraged. He does this. He also guides forays, mushroom forays. So we all meet up as a group on Mount Lemon in Tucson, and up here in the White Mountains, we hit Baldy, we hit Greens Peak, and yeah, he helps you with basically mushroom identification classes.
Yeah, because that gets sketchy if you don't know what
you're Hernan and Kasi with Desert Alchemy, the Desert Alchemist. They have an online website, so you can buy their products on there, or see them in a market up here or in Tucson. If you're looking to forage mushrooms naturally, go through mushroom identification. He hosts things at Mount Lemon in Tucson and things up here. So find them in the Meetup app. He's also an iNaturalist. He submits, like results and different identifications for mushrooms that you find.
Yeah.
So even if you don't have a guide, you can open up your app and have a good idea of what to do. But see, now I don't know every mushroom. People mistaken me when I go on his trips with him. Like we look alike a little bit, so they'll be like, "You must know everything too about mushrooms." I'm like, "No, I just know a lot about psychedelic mushrooms."
That sounds like is that backhanded racism?
It is one of those like you just assumed we can all speak Mesoamerican. Fuck you. But yes and no. Like, but I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So I'm hunting. I'm not just out here for any game.
Yeah.
It's like I know exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for chanterelles. I'm looking for lobster tails. I'm looking for hedgehogs. I'm looking for hawkswing. I'm looking for I mean, there's we have a bunch of boletes. We have a bunch of we have so many different types of. We have puffball mushrooms. We have so many different types that those are the ones I'm looking for, and we have made plenty of dishes with them.
Oh.
I'm not a.
Ooh. Moving on up.
Yeah, baby. So we got
Which one's
comedy check.
Let's see which ones are the new ones.
I'm gonna have you roll. No, I'm just kidding. You can roll first since I got the new.
What's the FMK?
Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, that's a new one. I think.
Well, it's a thing. It's kind of like the would you rather.
Yeah.
But fuck, marry, kill. I'll give you three things like Martha Stewart,
Paula Dean,
Pauly Shore, and Jason Momoa. You
Okay.
gotta give me who would you fuck, who would you kill, who would you marry?
Yeah, are you waiting for me to answer? Or
No,
just
no,
give
no,
me
you
an
don't have to
example?
now. I mean, I wanted to see if you were just gonna answer it. 17.
Guilty pleasures.
Guilty pleasures.
This weird thing the washing machine does. No.
And you like to sit on it?
I like to hip thrust into the corner of it.
No, but really, do you have any guilty pleasures? Food, movies, or it's so like music? There might be something like that because you're like, oh, I love ABBA, or something like that. You're like a rapper, hardcore.
Boy George is my biggest inspiration.
Wait, didn't you say Backstreet Boys
was my first music I heard that was my favorite song?
Ooh,
That's not a guilty pleasure. I own that.
That's just pleasure.
Yeah. I was 5. No, one of my guilty pleasures, and it's like an old person thing. I feel like.
Okay.
Like I like the tuna at Subway. Fucking love the tuna.
They just had like a thing where it's not tuna.
So what is their tuna?
I don't know. It might be like other fish products.
Fucking,
it's like the hot dogs
fucking Friskies
of the
pate,
sea. You know what I mean?
food.
Yeah.
Well, now I feel even guiltier because I fucking love it.
Whatever Vienna sausages are, they probably just mash them up with their fist.
Just covered in mayonnaise.
Gabe wants more. Anyway.
It's like that scene in the first Fast and the Furious. It's all what you get to eat. It's all tuna.
Oh yeah.
No one.
Now I love tuna sandwiches, but I do like the what is it? The
albacore.
Albacore.
Albatross tree.
Yeah.
The tuna of the trees.
The Alcatraz. Yeah, I love a good Alcatraz sandwich.
Oh, God.
The Rock.
I just regurgitated beer up into my nasal cavity.
Don't worry, it's non-alcoholic. You're safe. Alcatraz sandwiches. Okay, so my guilty pleasure, I understand that though. I do love me a good tuna sandwich. I like me a good egg salad sandwich.
Yeah.
If we're getting old,
oh
yeah, baby. A little paprika on top. Oh.
Fucking nasty farts later.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, not my problem.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna have another sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna cut it in half and act like I'm not gonna eat the other half.
But the best part about egg salad sandwiches is taking one to work for lunch.
Oh yeah, I love a good warm egg salad.
Jesse brought egg salad again.
Damn it! No, I had other things to worry about because I would eat some just real potent smelling shit, like Thai or
I'm talking
like
about fried chicken marsala again.
I'm having like ceviche and they're like, oh. My guilty pleasure is Little House on the Prairie. I
Okay.
fucking love that
I didn't
show.
see that one coming.
Oh damn, it's such a simpler time. Every episode I watch just makes me feel like I don't know, like it just they're so comforting. There's so much comfort behind it, and
I've never actually seen it.
there's a part in the show. I think it's in the opening credits, or I think it's the end. Anyway, at post or pre, show. There's this scene, and it's in every episode of like there's one of the younger daughters running down this like flower hill, and it's gorgeous, you know, flowers and it's a hill, and she's just running like full, like she's like 7 or something, just this little girl running through a flower field, and then she eats shit. Da-doom, da-doom, da-doom. And they have it in there. It's just, I
See,
love that they kept that in there.
Even they knew way back then
Yeah.
that children falling is hilarious.
It's great. Yeah, it's gold. That was gold.
Little
But
House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie is such a good show. It's one of my guilty pleasures.
15.
Quote thyself.
Quote thyself.
So this is, we all know quotes and there's famous quotes, but we need to come up with quotes on the spot.
Okay.
Quote thyself. What's a famous Gabe quote from here on out? And I got to come up with one because I rolled. So if you want to think on it, I don't have one, but
sometimes it's 3-ply, sometimes it's 2-ply, sometimes your finger pokes through. But either way, you gotta wipe the shit, and that's life advice in the form of poop. Yeah, it's old Facebook posts.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I made one earlier in the show. When it rains, it spores.
I really thought you took that from someone.
Nope.
That was yours?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, it rhymes.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I guess it's not mine because they rhyme. So it's like I'm pretty sure someone had to say something. But one that is frequently used is the "If mushrooms can grow through shit, so can you." But I don't. That's kind of one of those.
Deep.
That's one of those. I know, right? But it's one of those like street quotes.
Yeah.
Just we don't even know the origin of it.
Like you would see it like spray painted on the side of an abandoned building.
Yep. I've definitely seen like some hippie chick with a tattoo of that on the lower back, maybe.
Right above the shit.
Right where the shit. And so can you. You're right.
She's got a mushroom coming out the fucking crack.
Oh, it's great. Anyway, yeah. Quote. Oh, wait, another quote maybe. Let's see. Quotes.
I don't know if I say that that much motivational shit.
I want to quote my Theo. He used to have this funny way of like motivating you, and he would say, "Are you stupid or what?
I think that's a Mexican thing.
Are you stupid or what?
My family members would say that too.
Are you stupid or what? Like, you don't want to be or what? You know what I mean? So, I guess I'm stupid. Fuck. That was my Theo Copy.
Yeah, my dad used to say this thing. I don't think it was his quote because I think I've heard other people say it. Mm-hmm. But it was like, you want to know for where my sympathy for you lies? Is in the dictionary between shit and syphilis.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Okay.
I won't come to you after I get my first broken heart again.
One of my favorites growing up was wish in one hand and shit in the other. See what fills first.
Oh, it's what if? Quit saying what if. 'Cause what if Grandma had balls? She'd be Grandpa. It's as simple as that.
Yes.
Hijo la chingada.
Yeah, real quotes. Real quotes. I love it. See, so that's fun, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Roll.
5.
Cinco.
Pet peeves. Driving out the entrance of consume. Motherfuckers.
I actually have a list. So let me buzz this out. I've been waiting for this.
I almost did it the other day just to see how it felt.
What? Oh, to do
Just
it?
drive out the
Do
entrance.
it! And then you're gonna see someone look at you in shame
No.
and watch the
I
podcast.
was gonna say I couldn't deal with the hypocrisy. But I was just in a bad mood. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to do it.
Well, you got anything else other than that? We know that. Come
Yeah.
on, give us something new.
I don't like when I'm showing someone one of my rap songs and they start talking. I just turn it off. I'm like, fuck you.
Oh, well, then you're just a poet.
Yeah.
I was a bad poet because like I love poetry, but I
Yeah.
hate hearing other people's poetry. Like I loved writing it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I
'Cause,
just
yeah,
didn't want to hear your shit. Like
That's true, though.
and there's a lot of that where
And
it's
I have
like,
a lot of rappers, too. If
yeah.
I listen to this and they want me to hear theirs, and
Yep.
I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I don't want
exactly.
to.
Why?
No, mine's going to be better.
You'll actually get mine. Yeah, I got a list. I got a pretty good list. I got.
I just saw you scroll up like 3 times.
You like that? Yeah, yeah. So this kind of goes back. Like it goes back when I was first doing magic tricks and people demanding magic. It's the same thing with like comedy and people are like, oh, you do comedy? Tell me a joke.
Say something funny.
Say something funny.
Do the roar.
You have an OnlyFans? Show me those tits.
Yeah.
You get it. You get it.
I subscribe to your OnlyFans. Fuck.
I'm guilty of this. So before I go into like more pet peeves, I have a pet peeve of myself. Okay, we're trying to be better. I don't like when I do this, especially when others when they go, all right, let's be honest, or honestly, like like you just be honest,
Yeah.
like just stop,
It's like leading off with
So
like,
everything else,
leading off with no offense.
yeah, right, yeah, yeah.
Just say the offensive
In
thing.
all respect, fuck you. In all respect, I want to bang your wife. Just respectfully. Just you get it. You get it.
Yeah, I don't mean anything by it.
You're just a lucky. You're a
I
lucky
would
man.
just like to rearrange the inputs. You're a lucky man.
You're still a lucky man.
She's just a sweetheart.
Yeah.
I hate when people at the bar tell me
yeah.
to make their drink good.
Oh, make them good. Make 'em
Yeah.
with love.
I'll make it good. Or I'm a great tipper. Like, no, you're not.
They just want more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I fucking trick them.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
of course.
then I see what their great tip was.
Yeah.
And it's like $1.50.
Don't get mad at me. I already told you how I feel about tipping. Do not bring this about me.
Yeah, but you don't walk up and you're like, make it a good one.
No, I know what I'm getting. Let's see. When people finish what they were saying with, if you know what I mean, or I'm saying.
If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean. And I've done that.
Dude, I really.
You know what I mean?
I really have a hard time with it. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
And I do that. That's one of those pet peeves that I do. Like,
would you prefer that or no, I'm saying?
I
I'm
like
saying?
no, I'm saying.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, I like that. No, I'm saying.
I'm not saying.
When people that try to continue a conversation as I'm walking away, that
I get that all the fucking time at work.
And I'm clearly
Trying to-
leaving. Like I'm in another room, and you're just
Still talking.
Still talking.
I'll literally come around and be like, I didn't hear any of that.
When people add, I hate to say it, but
I totally do that. I hate to say it.
I hate to say it.
Because in reality,
But I hate when people say I hate to say it.
I don't hate to say
Yeah,
it.
yeah. That's what I mean. It's unnecessary. No, this is just personal, but like when keys aren't hanging on the hook, what we have for keys, like that really bugs me.
That's some dad shit right there.
It is. That's some small town dad shit. Because it's just like, God damn it. I put that up, leveled it.
I don't like being asked what someone can do to help when I'm cooking.
Oh, well, yeah, that one's a tough one.
I like, when I'm cooking,
Well, because they want to feel included, because they feel bad that you're cooking for them.
But then I want to be like, yeah, but you won't cut it right. Or
they're not
like,
going to do it right. They're
yeah.
going to fuck it up. Yeah.
Because then I end up being like, all right, I just got it. Like, stir that, would you?
Well, I think that's with anything you're doing that's busy. Because like I've had people like when I'm cleaning, and I'm just like, no, because I want to do it right.
Yeah.
Same thing with like growing mushrooms or growing cannabis. Like, oh, we want to be involved. I don't want you involved. Like,
Yeah,
no, you're actually doing me a service by not being a part of it.
This will turn out better if you don't.
Loud eaters, unnecessary mouth sounds. People that hold up the group when you have a group and you're going with people, and people are just fucking doing their own thing. When someone unplugs my phone to charge theirs,
without asking.
oh my god! When I come to it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god! When you give someone drugs and they give them away to someone else
Oh.
because they don't do them,
Yeah.
and they're trying to look cool, and I'm like, no, I was cool because I gave you drugs, and you didn't want to do them.
And
Just give them back.
I could have still respected you if you said no. I'm not interested.
Yes. People drinking basic beverages out of annoying cups, like really fancy, like drinking like apple juice out of like a champagne flute. Like that really pisses me off. Like I don't know, I turned into Trump there. I'm telling you.
It's just not okay.
Gotta drink out of cups.
To have apple juice and a champagne flute.
Let's see. Licking utensils clean.
Really?
Like when they just.
It makes it easier to wash, though.
Oh,
makes
man.
it easier to clean.
No, like while they're eating, like
after each bite.
Like like when it's just like. Oh yeah.
No,
I'm just saying.
Licking the fork is like.
I told you these are
as
specific.
Soon as everything that is gone.
I have a list. I'm telling you.
I just feel like I think you might have known me longer than you're putting on. I'm feeling real fucking attacked right now.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go and drink go drink a non-alcoholic beer out of a steel water bottle.
That's
you motherfucker.
Dude, some of these don't even make sense now. Like I think I was just mad. Those who think they shouldn't do something just because they did one thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no. I wrote that. So those who think they shouldn't do something just because they did one thing.
So like people being like,
okay, so
I'm never gonna smoke weed again because I spent $20 on ice cream the first time I did.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's annoying.
Those who think they shouldn't do something just because they did one thing. Yeah.
I decided just to not be much of a drinker. I had a margarita.
I want to know where I was at. Whatever. Because a lot of these are like right after it happened.
This is the rapid fire of them.
Yeah. People take off their underwear with their pants and don't separate them for washing.
That's some stay-at-home That's you're attacking your family now.
Well, I can't say it anywhere else.
Say it how you tell us how you really feel.
People that share long ass videos. Because like when I expect a short clip just because the things have been, and when I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, it's like 15 minutes. Like no, even 7 minutes is long. I'm like no.
Should do a 3-hour-long video of like the synopsis of the artificial intelligence of the instructional integrity of America's cultural climate. Hey, did you peep that video I sent you?
I hate it.
What'd you think about the 2-hour and 30-minute mark?
It's up your nephew's birthday. Too long.
I quit watching after 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. This is just personal on like
these have all been real
personal. But this one goes out to like big paper towels. When paper towels aren't properly pre-cut.
So when you tear them and
like,
rips
every time. Oh yeah.
Oh, mine is on toilet paper when you go to start a fresh roll, and it either is stuck to it and it rips, so you got that hole down the middle.
Yep.
Or you unfold it, and then it unfolds from another area.
Yes.
And it's like glued together right there.
Yes.
Oh, dude, it's the worst.
You get it.
Or hospital toilet paper bothers me.
Oh, that's
because it's just as bad.
It's just as bad as school.
It's Taco Bell toilet paper.
School toilet paper.
And I think it's because if you're like in the hospital and you keep have the shits and you keep wiping and you get a bloody butt, that's just job security for them.
That's true. That's actually a good idea. Yeah, I can see that. Suppositories have been gone up in sales. You know what I mean? When women dramatically breathe too hard during sex,
like Forrest Gump,
like trying to be.
I mean, I guess that would bother me too.
It just right in my ear, like stop.
So wait, are you saying there's a line where like the breathing stops being sexy?
No,
and becomes asthmatic?
I said dramatically. Maybe they are just winded.
Maybe they're just just complimenting the D you're laying, and you're just there getting mad at him.
Tortas are my weakness. Oh my god!
Just love me, mini Jimmy.
It just it's just. I feel like sometimes they think they're being like sexy, at least in a few pure like if you.
But they forget they're a smoker.
Let's see. Oh, when people say they're sick instead of hungover, because it's
Yeah,
like
no.
we drank
You
all fucking night
grab your nuts
together,
and be an adult.
and then all of a sudden, oh, well, I'm sick. No, you're. Come on.
No, I've had
Yeah.
I've always preached as like a bar manager, as just a bartender, as just an employee, because like I fucking drink.
Yeah.
And I will show up to work the next day, no matter what. And if you're one of my bartenders and we drank the night before, and you call off the next day, it's your fucking ass.
Exactly.
Like even when I was fucking up here recently and I had to miss work, I didn't say, "Oh, I was sick." I said, "No, I fucking drank too hard."
You manned up.
I woke up at 4 a.m. and started drinking. Like I can't come to work. Oh, I'm sick. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, that is a big. I feel you on that one. I agree.
And again, I got a whole list here, but I feel like I'm just
keep going.
Oh, okay. With like empty toilet paper roll on the thing on the roll, and they just put the toilet paper on top. You know.
Oh man, we could never be roommates.
I have clumsy people.
I'm just being a hater. It's not even their fault. Someone stubs their toe.
It still pisses me the fuck off.
Someone stubs their toe and you're like, you stupid piece of shit.
I think that one was with my glass blowing days because we're dealing with glass, you bitch.
You can't be clumsy.
Foodies. I have in parentheses. Yeah. Just fuck your food already. We all love it. It's good. When people say, okay, so we're both wrong. So we're both wrong.
Because then most of the time you're like, no, we're fucking not. You're wrong.
When a kid or someone gets hurt around me and someone else says, oh, you're fine. Like, that pisses me off.
Like, say a kid fucking eats shit, face plants, and someone goes, oh, you're fine.
And you're fine.
I say that to my son all day.
I get that, but you don't know!
Yeah.
That's like me.
Well, because I tell him, like,
if
you're going to be crazy, you got to be tough. So when he slips, he, like, knocks his head a little bit.
No, you can be crazy
and fusses, I'll be like, oh, you're fine. You're good. I rub some dirt on it.
You just don't know.
That's all I got told growing up.
Exactly, and they didn't know.
But I hit my head a lot real hard.
Well, yes, you're fine, but there's a way to go by it other than just saying, oh, you're fine. You know, you got to be like, you know, it does hurt.
So we're both wrong.
You got to, no, God damn it, I'm fucking plugging this. When people say, hey, you want to hear something funny? And it's not.
Oh, yeah. And they just, like, tell you about their story in the
comedy
Starbucks
ruined
line.
me. And I'm like, this could be shorter.
Or that it could have been funny.
Where's the punch?
Your timing sucks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, when someone loses their phone and expects everyone to know where it's at, or to help them look for it. Like that, it's like a good example of people being addicted to their phone technology. It's like I've never been like, have you guys seen my mushrooms?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are my mushrooms? Like I've never said. I need you guys to help me. Have you
Not
seen
even
them?
just their phone. People who like do freak out on others over something stupid that they did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my god, you're not gonna fucking help me!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I can't find my phone. My world is crumbling.
See, I told you I got a lot in here.
You know what a big pet peeve of mine is? Massive pet peeve list.
Yeah.
I'm fucking heated over here.
Good. Anyway, here we go. Nat 20, baby. Superstitions and myths.
Are you superstitious?
Yeah.
Are you a little stitious?
Yeah. I'm medium stitious. You know.
Moderate stitious.
Yeah. I mean, my grandmother was all about the mirrors and about under ladders and stuff like salt.
I throw salt. To this day throw salt over my shoulder if I spill some. Yeah.
Yeah, not that. not that superstitious. But
Are you like, don't wash your jersey because your team's winning superstitious?
I can be that way. I have lucky socks, but I don't. I wash them. Like I just wear those. But
You're not doing the lucky sock thing, right?
no, I'm not. Oh, I get lucky with my socks.
You get luckier when when your feet don't smell like that.
But yeah, other than that, like splitting the pole, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't
It
like
just
splitting
feels
pole.
weird, and it's I don't think anything bad 'cause I've split poles before.
Yeah.
But I haven't maybe yet because people will be like, yet not yet,
Yeah.
but it comes back.
Well, like there's
Yeah.
little things I do when I'm playing pool. Like before I break, I always fucking throw the ball against the rail and catch it. I don't have a reason,
Right.
but also don't feel right if I don't do it.
I've noticed that with gambling and like slot machines.
Yeah.
Like
People go like this over the
rub it.
screen.
Yeah. People do the same thing with the dartboards.
Do they?
They'll like or rub the spot, like they'll tap it like it's a fucking
Like
clit.
and they still miss it.
Yep.
That's because it's a myth.
That's right.
That's not real.
Myth. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh
Myth.
shit!
Oh, it's great.
You heard it here, like fourth or fifth. The clitoris isn't real.
We hit both topics right there. That's awesome. All right, go. Sex advice.
If you do it, you will die.
Females. That's my advice. Big female.
Try not to cry.
Cyber trucks. Self-driving trucks.
Try not to
Self-driving Waymos. Waymos.
If you didn't talk about that, you'd have way more sex.
STD sex advice. See, isn't that so much more fun? Like, I don't know. So one big thing that like Tony Hinchcliffe on the show, Kill Tony, asked one of the interview questions is like, is there anything special or cool that you do in the bedroom? You know, like
That's very derivative and offensive.
he'd love it. But yeah, like, is there any tips or tricks that you do in the bedroom that keeps things fresh? You know, I'd say finger in the ass.
It's always
In my
a
ass.
nice little touch. Your own finger. She's all put a finger in, and you're all okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. That was great.
There is which one? No, I would say advice, consent.
That's good advice. I mean, you can not take that advice if you want, but you should. Make sure you wash the toys if they've been sitting for a while.
Yeah, washing them. But yeah. Yep. Most people don't take their phones out of their case.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So yes, wash them.
And it's still gay if you put the pocket pussy between your homie's legs and bacon.
Oh, cool, right? We got the
Yeah.
list on now. We can change these. I think they will get changed. You know, they'll change over
Interchange
time.
'em.
Yeah. I think that'll do fine.
And we got a lot of good ones to get into still.
We do. And again, we'll change them up. But yeah, I think that's all I got for today.
That's really about it.
Right
It's good
on.
to be back this week.
Yes.
I mean, I can't see the future. There should be no more issues, at least for the foreseeable.
We're
time
taking
coming up.
bets. Stay tuned.
How long until Gabe crashes out?
Yeah. I mean, we covered a lot today, though.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Yeah, it's good to have you back. And again, Small Town Dads is above us. You know, any small town dad could be on the show. And hopefully we can see you at Father's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, come out to anything that we got going on. Tournaments, comedy shows, theme nights, man. See Gabe at One Eye Jack's, one of the best bartenders on the mountain.
That there is. And if you feel so inclined, vote for
Mhm.
your boy on the Best of the White Mountains.
There we go. Best of the White Mountain.
I'm not going to share shit or ask for anything else other than here right now.
Oh yeah. Well, hey man, I'm glad to have you back. I'm excited for the live recording.
That I'm nervous.
It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time. And yeah. Well, thank you guys for listening. Yep. Let's see you in the
Cheers
future.
with our empty drinks.
Good night.
Good night. I had the last word.
All right. See ya. Just some small town dads living in the White Mountains.